Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we have some more Call of Duty World War II. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have a question for all of you guys here today. Did Call of Duty World War II save the Call of Duty franchise? Because it's looking like it may have, according to the NPD Group. So if you guys don't know, the NPD Group is an American market research company that helps retailers, manufacturers, and the public consumer, you and I, measure sales performance across all sorts of different mediums, including video games. Well, they just released their November report, and the future for the video game industry is starting to look pretty bright. So to start things off here, the PlayStation 4 sold more units this past November than they ever have before in a single month. The Xbox One also had a record November for sales as well, and though the PlayStation 4 did actually sell more units, the Xbox One earned more money because of the higher price tag on the Xbox One X. So both consoles are actually doing pretty well this holiday season, as are a ton of different video games. Call of Duty World War II topped sales charts this past month, almost immediately outselling every other game released in the past 12 months, and here is going to be a chart of the top 10 video games in 2017 so far by dollar sales. And it's worth mentioning that the NPD report only tracks new physical sales as well as some digital sales. It's hard to track everything here in the video game industry because not everything is reported. That's why it's so hard to find accurate information online. The NPD report is by far the most credible information when it comes to video game sales figures, but they're not perfect. When you see asterisks here, that means we don't have any digital sales for that game, and 2 asterisks means we don't have any BattleNet sales for that game because for some reason, Nintendo and Blizzard are shy about sharing that information. And of course, we have some Steam games and some digital-only games that are not going to be included on here, but by and large, it's a pretty good way to accurately judge what's happening in the video game industry, and Call of Duty World War II is a very popular game that is in fact helping the Call of Duty franchise get out of its slump. If you guys don't know, Call of Duty's been on a decline for a while now. Ever since Modern Warfare 3, the game has been going downhill in terms of sales figures. Now, the games aren't bad necessarily, it's just they aren't selling as well as they used to back in the day. The heyday for the Call of Duty series was between 2010 and 2012, when of course we had Modern Warfare 2, the original Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3. Well, for the first time in a very long time, about half a decade, we are seeing that trend reversing here with Call of Duty World War II. So again, I ask you guys, do you think that Call of Duty World War II saved the Call of Duty series? Because so far, it's looking like they are reversing that trend, but it's important to remember that this is just the first game of the Call of Duty revival, and we are going to have another game coming out this coming November, and that game will be just as important as this one when it comes to bringing back older fans and keeping the returning fans around. Sledgehammer did a great job this year bringing back a bunch of people that quit Call of Duty previously. Are those fans going to stick around next year if Treyarch puts out a game that has advanced movement or specialists involved, right? Because in my opinion, if Treyarch puts out another World War II game or a Vietnam game or a modern themed game, pretty much anything that has traditional movement and traditional Call of Duty mechanics, I think it's going to be an instant success. But again, if they go back to advanced movement, if they put out like a Black Ops 4 that has specialists and lasers and all sorts of stuff like that, will it sell as well as Call of Duty World War II, or will it flop by comparison? It's important to remember there are some fans out there that actually do quite enjoy advanced movement Call of Duty games, so I have to wonder, are we ever going to see another advanced movement game, or are they completely gone? Was that just an experiment we're never going to see again? I have to imagine at least at one point we're going to see another advanced movement Call of Duty game, and that to me is what is so interesting about the Call of Duty franchise. We have 3 different developers who are all working together to try to innovate while at the same time maintaining tradition of a franchise that has been out for about 15 years. They've been releasing annual games for about 15 years now, and they each have to try to predict what the market will be like 3 years in advance. Remember, Treyarch has been working on Call of Duty 2018 since they released Black Ops 3 a few years back, and who knows what they started working on back in 2015. All I know is I have never been disappointed by a Treyarch game, so I cannot wait to see what is next for the Call of Duty franchise, but at the same time, I'm happy with Call of Duty right now. I am really enjoying Call of Duty World War II, so let's move away from the future for a moment and talk about the present and what's actually happening in the game, because there was a brand new update today. So today's Call of Duty World War II update brought with it a brand new game mode, some playlist changes, and some new orders. So Winter Quarantine 24/7 is unfortunately now gone. You can no longer play that playlist, and it has been replaced by Winter Gun Game, though they appear to have actually messed up this playlist a little bit because it's supposed to be on winter-themed maps, but here I am playing on USS Texas, which is not exactly a winter wonderland. I think what happened is they accidentally made it so every map is available in the rotation, which makes more sense to me, honestly, because there are only a handful of snowy maps in this game. Why make it so we have to play only those maps over and over while we're playing Gun Game? It kind of makes more sense to do it this way. And Gun Game, if you guys never actually played it, is a special version of free-for-all. There is an order of weapons that is chosen as the game begins. I'm not sure how many different variations there are, but there is a different order of weapons pretty much every time you load in, and the goal of the game mode is to get a kill with each of the weapons before everybody else. So when you get a kill, that's going to put you up to the next gun. If you get meleeed, that's going to drop you back down to the previous gun. The goal is to go through all the weapons until eventually you get to the end where you have to kill somebody with a throwing knife, and then you are going to be declared the victor. There is currently an order available that challenges you to finish first, second, or third 3 different times while playing Gun Game, and if you do that, they will give you a winter supply drop. Gun Game is also a fantastic game mode for completing matches quickly for these special weapon orders, right? Of course, you talked to Major Howard, there's a different order available every single day. If you're looking to complete matches very quickly, Gun Game is a pretty good place to go about doing that, so be sure to take advantage of Gun Game while you can. And of course, with Winter Quarantine 24/7 going away, regular Quarantine 24/7 is back if you are a season pass holder, as well as, of course, the Mosh Pit playlist has made a return. If you're looking to play some more Winter Quarantine, fret not, it is available in the map rotation of every single playlist, so just pick your favorite game mode and Winter Quarantine can appear there along with the rest of the maps in the game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys here in this video. Thank you guys all so much for listening. Unfortunately, today was not the day that they decided to buff up these shotguns. They teased us a while back that the Luftwaffe drilling and the sawed-off were going to be getting a buff in the near future, but that has yet to actually happen. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.